A faint hum rises, like electricity warming before a strike. Then, a single voice whispers, "When gods grow afraid, they don't pray. They burn the world." And just like that, the nightmare begins. The Season 5 trailer doesn't open with chaos. It opens with silence. The kind of silence that comes before a massacre. Homelander stands alone in a darkened room, staring at something we cannot see. His eyes don't glow. They tremble. Not with fear, but with anticipation. This is not the man we knew. This is a creature preparing for his final evolution. Then, the camera shifts, and suddenly, the illusion shatters. Because in the deepest corner of the room, someone is crying. But Homelander isn't comforting them. He's studying them, like a scientist observing a specimen before dissection. And that's when the trailer gives us the first forbidden truth of Season 5. Homelander isn't trying to win a war. He's trying to build a world that only he can survive. A world where fear is oxygen, and mercy is extinct. The Rising Dread, Homelander's final blueprint. The trailer cuts to flashes of riots, collapsing buildings, abandoned streets. Not because the war has started, but because people already know. This season is the end. One side won't make it out. Vought tries to control the narrative, but we hear undertones of panic in every polished speech. Ashley appears on screen, smiling through tears, repeating one sentence over and over. America needs hope, and Homelander is hope. But her voice cracks, her hands shake. Even she knows this isn't patriotism, it's surrender. Because in Season 5, Vought isn't leading the Seven anymore. Homelander is. And he doesn't want teammates. He wants disciples. The end of the Seven, the trailer's biggest shift. The Seven's headquarters looks emptier than ever. The once iconic statues now feel like tombstones. The lights flicker like the building itself has given up. Only 3 silhouettes remain. Homelander, the Deep, and a new shadowed figure we don't fully see. The Deep is no longer comic relief. His expression is hollow, his eyes bloodshot. He stands behind Homelander like a dog that's been beaten too many times and now obeys out of pure terror. And the third figure? That's the mystery they want us to notice. A shape, a shoulder, a breath. Not enough to identify, but just enough to warn something has joined him. Whether it's a new soup, an old enemy reborn, or the monster inside Ryan finally unleashed, the trailer refuses to confirm. But it doesn't need to. The fear is the message. Butcher's final stand, and his secret weapon. Then everything cuts to black. A single match ignites. Butcher. Older. Sicker. Eyes filled with the kind of rage that doesn't burn. It corrodes. He's coughing harder now. His body is failing. The Temp V damage is irreversible. He has months, maybe weeks. But the trailer reveals something crucial. Butcher isn't searching for a cure. He's searching for a weapon. Not a bomb, not a serum, not a soup.
A person. A voice whispers behind him. If you do this, you won't come back. But Butcher doesn't respond. He just closes the matchbox, and the screen falls into darkness again. Except for 2 words. No choice. This season isn't about saving the world for Butcher. It's about destroying Homelander before his heart stops beating. The trailer flashes rapidly now, showing us fragments, clues, not answers. Mother's Milk loading weapons with shaking hands. Huey standing in front of a burning building, crying. Kimiko holding a blood-soaked cloth, whispering apologies in French. Kimiko's staring down at her hands like she's afraid of what they've become. Every frame feels like a goodbye, not because they're dying, but because they know they might have to do something unforgivable. The boys aren't planning to stop Homelander anymore. They're planning to erase him, even if the cost is their humanity. Ryan, the trailer's most terrifying shift. But then comes the twist, the one that everyone missed, the one the trailer hides in a single blink-and-miss moment. Ryan, standing behind Homelander, expression blank, face emotionless, eyes locked forward as if someone has switched off the little boy inside. Homelander puts a hand on Ryan's shoulder, not lovingly, not fatherly, but possessively. And Ryan doesn't flinch. This means only one thing. Ryan is no longer a victim. He's becoming an heir. The war of Season 5 isn't just between Butcher and Homelander. It's for the soul of a child who could destroy entire nations. And the way Ryan looks at the camera, cold, unreadable, detached, tells us that every choice made this season will carve him into the weapon the world fears most. The government's last gambit, who they just activated. Then the trailer delivers a final shock. A secret briefing room, unmarked officials, a red folder labeled Project Retribution. Someone asks, if we use them, we lose control. A voice answers, we never had control. And on the table, for only half a second, we see it. A file photo, a blurred figure, a face scratched out. But the code name underneath is crystal clear. The Counter God. And that one phrase confirms it. A soup exists, one designed not to protect the world, but to kill Homelander. Whether they created it, found it, or resurrected it, the trailer doesn't tell us. But the fear in that room is unmistakable. Whatever this thing is, it isn't a hero. And releasing it might be the greatest mistake humanity ever makes.